Joining us now to talk more about this situation, David Gartenstein-Ross is a senior fellow at the Foundation for Defense of Democracies and a counterterrorism expert. David, thank you for joining us.
My pleasure.
What do you make of this news from Australia? 4 in custody after an alleged plot to bring down an airplane with an IED.
Well, right now the details are rather scant, but the size of the plot makes it a bit different from some of the previous plots, though not all that we've seen in Australia. In general, in Australia, most of the danger has come from lone wolf attackers, or to put it a little bit differently, lone attackers. A number of them have actually been connected to ISIS via the online environment. There have been some group plots in the past. In this case, it's not only a group plot, but one that allegedly is focused on aviation. You do have different levels of specificity and levels of confidence coming out of the Prime Minister, Turnbull, and the Chief of Federal Police, that's Commissioner Colvin, which is interesting, but I don't make much of it right now. Those are just initial statements.
You talk about the lone wolves that we've seen from Australia, but we have 4 people in custody, so that doesn't sound like this is a lone wolf.
Oh, absolutely not. And I corrected myself after using the term lone wolves. I've actually written about how the term is often a bit of a misnomer. I wrote a piece in Foreign Affairs last year called The Myth of the Lone Wolf, which I think has helped to change some of the public debate. A lone wolf is literally an individual who has no organizational connections, who's inspired by a group like Al-Qaeda or ISIS, but has no direct connections to that organization. In a lot of the cases that we've seen where there are lone attackers, such as last year, the attacks in Ansbach and Würzburg in Germany, you had individuals attacking who actually were deeply connected to ISIS, who ISIS has made use of a particular innovation, which I refer to as the virtual planner innovation, where they have individuals who are part of their external operations apparatus who are in touch with operatives, and they serve all the purposes that a physical terrorist network used to serve, but they never have physical contact with those operatives. It's really changed the game in terms of lone operatives, such that there are some lone wolves, but generally speaking, when we see lone operatives, one should at least look and question whether there might be a connection to a broader organization.
It'll be interesting to see if there is a connection here, as we may learn from Australian authorities. Thank you so much for your time, your expertise, David Gartenstein-Ross. Thanks.